Now, what is up, fellow life forms? I am, as always, the Captain Zach. And welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we are playing the game known as Star Trek Online. And there is a whole wealth of stuff we could do today. We could go any race we pretty much want. We could go Vulcan. We could go Saurian. We could go Packlet even. Or Ferengi. Perfect! There is a whole bunch of stuff we could do. We could play Romulans. We could play as the Romulans. We could play as the Klingons. Or as the Gorn. Or even as an Orion chick. Come on, switch over. There we go. We can play as an Orion chick. By the way, I'm geeking out right now. But that's not what we're going to do today. Today, we are going to be playing the Agents of Yesterday campaign. So we're going into 23rd century Starfleet, and while we could play as Andorians or Tellarites or Vulcans, we're playing as a human. They seem like a basic all-around good guy, right? Well, it's not as strong as races such as Klingons or Vulcans. Humans are quite resilient and can adapt to a wide variety of climates, which is perfect. And we will be going today on the Tactical Command track. Now, while that doesn't really matter technically, except what abilities you have, let's do this right for our first campaign. Let's go tactical and wear the gold uniform of command. I love how we kind of look like Jim Kirk right now. Let's save this outfit just because I like Jim Kirk. Let's actually change our hair color here. Come on. Okay, so we're all the way over here. Let's give ourselves blonde hair. Let's make our eye color a deeper shade of blue. Just because. Let's do the same with the eyebrows, because I don't understand why. I like when the eyebrows match for some reason. It's ridiculous. And let's give him a beard. A trimmed beard. Oh my god, we could go goatee. We could be evil Spock from the Mirror Universe. Oh my. I'm geeking out so much over this right now. And he's a bit tall. He's 6'1". Now I understand that, but let's make him short. 5'8". 5'8" is kind of short, isn't it? Yes, I think it is. And stance, let's go relaxed. He seems like the type of guy who'd be chilling a lot. Now we could do stuff to his body style. Ooh. Let's see. Let's decrease some of the bulk on him. Decrease some of the shoulder bulk. Decrease some of the torso bulk. Neck length. Neck length looks about right. Maybe a little shorter. There, that's better. That's much, much better. There's all sorts of different stuff, but I kind of like the default face look right now. Let's decrease the overall bulk of his arms, of his lower arms, of his upper arms. Let's decrease the handbook just a smidge. Just a smidge. Let's decrease the lower leg bulk. Complete leg bulk. Come on. Come on. Why is frame rate so bad? Why is the frame rate so bad? It's like 3. It's like galactically bad. Let's switch to a static stance. I think that's part of the problem. We're attempting to alter stuff while he's swinging about. There, that looks about right. So let's go back to head, because I want to check some of the head settings. That nose length is kind of long, I'm not gonna lie. Huh? No? It's about right, actually. Okay, yeah, that... Maybe make the eyes a bit bigger. Maybe increase the size a little bit. There we go. Much better. That looks good. I'm just going through everything or trying to figure out. We can do all like different types of head, base complexion. We can make ourselves look old. But we're not that old. Our character shouldn't be that old. Let's go to his uniform. These are actually supposed to be locked down behind a paywall in the game, and I'll get more into that later, but for right now, right now, I like using the Enterprise badge, I'm not gonna lie, but we're not gonna be flying the Enterprise, you know? So let's use the Nautilus type. And that's the thing, I love this update. It added in, before you just had the Enterprise badges, now you got like all of the different types of badges, or insignias I should say, from the original series. Like here's the Intrepid, it's the IDIC symbol because the Intrepid was a Vulcan vessel. See here it says Enterprise. And the medical and temporal look new. I think these are just a little fuzzy. Eternal, Defiant. Look at all of these. Dress uniform stuff. We go Theseus. Look at that maze there. That is kind of cool. Right now we kind of have ourselves a design. Rank. Currently only have access to one. Lieutenant Junior grade. So let's hit the button here. Click that over. That. Let's go with this basic Starfleet uniform. That looks about right, actually. You can change the colors up here, but yeah, I kind of like it like this. We can switch back to normal stance now. Now that we're not altering anything, switch back to normal stance. And this is our character. This is our guy. So I'm going to hit next, and we're going to go into the background. Our captain's name is going to be Captain Zach, because that's my name, username anyway. Let's call him Zachary. Since Zach is short for Zachary, and the U.S.S. The U.S.S. Wehrner von Braum. Wehrner von Braum, do you know who he was? He was the first man who was the pioneer of quite literally rocketry. Nazi rocket scientist who, after the war, or I think around the time of the war, defected to the United States and was responsible for the U.S. space program. So if you want to thank someone for the reason why the United States went to the moon and all these other places, thank Wehrner von Braum. And that's our little lesson of the day. So our biography is Starfleet Captain. And since this is a video creation account, not my private one, I'm just going to type that in, video recording account. Starfleet Captain. We can alter all of this later, but I do like Wehrner von Braum as the name of our ship. So let's engage. And here comes a cutscene. Oh, I forgot. You see, I had a little issue with video recording. And it's asking me, and I completed the tutorial. Would you like to replay? Yes. Let's show these guys the tutorial. And why is this blinking? Let's bring this up. Yeah, geez. Spam mail. Spam mail. Why does it have to be spam mail? Yes. Replay the tutorial.
Captain's log, stardate 6147.4. We're orbiting planet Taurus II in the Murasaki 312 nebula. Our orders? Investigate the disappearance of a science vessel in this area. Search and rescue operations are about to commence.
Okay.
People you can interact with have icons
Nope.
above their heads.
That's a glitch.
You can
That's
press
a
the
glitch.
interaction key to talk with them.
Thank you. Let's zoom in a little.
To move, use the W.
Thank you. I do know how to play this game. Look, here we are on board an original Star Trek bridge. So I'm going to first right-click on the chat and deselect the zone channel. So you right-click on this tab, brings this window up, and then you can click and deselect the zone channel. I'm going to add a new tab. Rename zone channel. And we're going to... That's going to be the channel on which we can access the zone combat. Not the zone combat, the zone channel. And I will explain why I did this. Let's explore this bridge before we go over and speak to Captain Garrett, who we just heard. Hello, sir. What are you working on today? With your Pioneer badge. No? You don't want to talk? Hello, miss, in a mini skirt. Ooh, I like mini. Yeah, I'm more looking at the front. Who cares about what... I mean, I kind of care about what's under the mini skirt, but yeah, the front's more important. Hello, miss. You are also pretty good looking. Want to go down to the bar for drinks later? No? Yeah, okay. And you are Ensign Hunter. Hey, Ensign. You're a red shirt, so wait, what? Okay, look at that. Look at that insignia. That is the insignia of the Enterprise crew. I mean, I know we're wearing a different insignia, but why are you? Everyone else on this bridge is wearing a Pioneer insignia. I'm pretty certain, anyway. I mean, helmsman? Navigator, I mean, are you? Yes, you are, and so is Captain Everyone on the bridge is wearing, the same insignia except for me and him. And I know that I'm not up to something sneaky. Ensign Hunter? Are you being sneaky beaky? I'm gonna keep my eye on you. I will keep my eye on you. Alright, enough. So, I'm going to type in a simple command that you might want to use if you want to move a little bit slower, /walk1 with a space between the walk and 1. So see if I hit enter and up. There it is, right down there. You can copy paste if you want. Well, not copy paste, but you can type that command in, and it makes you move slower. To reset, just type /walk 0. And you'll jog again. It's a simple toggle command. I love it. You can also set a walk key on the keybinds, but I like to do that. Captain, what's the situation?
Lieutenant, we've located the wreckage of a crashed ship down there. I need to get boots on the ground, find out what's going on. Take a landing party down to the surface. Assess the situation and look for survivors.
Well, of course, Captain Garrett. We'll beam down right away. This is Taurus II. We can't beam down.
Not so fast. We can't use the transporters due to atmospheric interference. You'll need to take a shuttlecraft down. Use the sensors to locate a safe landing site.
Alright. Oh! Yeah, sounds good to me. Oh, I remember now. Yes, Galileo 7. They were actually able to use the transporters. Mr. Scott figured a way around it. Around the atmospheric interference. Apparently that hasn't been spread out to the rest of the fleet yet. Look at us. We are pretty spiffy in our old school uniform. Oh, hello, miss. It says Ensign Medic, and Starfleet Ensign, yeah. No. Hey, you want to go out for drinks later? No? Okay. Let's scan the surface. Okay, it looks like we found something. Can we check the viewer? I'm gonna crouch. Nope. Can't look in the viewer. Darn. Well, Captain Garrett, we found a suitable landing site.
Did you find a suitable landing area?
Yes, sir. There's actually a good-sized clearing close to the crash site.
Excellent. I've assigned Ensign Mears to your landing party. She's been to Taurus II before. Her insight will be quite valuable. Meet up with her and the others in the shuttle bay. Don't forget to grab a phaser in the armory on your way. From what I've read in Jim Kirk's report, Taurus II can get a little rough.
I guess those modifications have been rolled out to the rest of the fleet. Aye, sir, I'm on my way.
Your current tasks will be displayed here.
Thank you, I know how to play this game. Tasks are displayed over here. Some helpful keys to remember. U opens your character's inventory here, and your personal over here. You can click on this to get the ship inventory. If you want to just open the inventory or collapse it like this, I key. That opens the regular inventory. M key brings up your map. Always. I've got my eye on you, Ensign Hunter. B key changes us to shooter controls, in which the mouse moves around and your left and right buttons allow you to punch. If that was not the case, you can punch by right-clicking on a target and then hitting the 2 key. We are going to be making use of these in this tutorial. So let's grab the handle and head down to engineering deck. Hello, Ensign Tarsi. We get to talk to you. Not bad for an Andorian. Not bad looking.
Ensign Tarsi, reporting for duty. The captain's asked me to make sure you get back in one piece, and I intend to do just that.
Thanks, Tarsi. You don't look half bad, by the way. So anyways, what do you know about Taurus II?
Let's see. M-class planet. Barely. The Taurians are big, primitive, and quick to anger. I'd keep my phaser handy if I were you. Speaking of which, if you want to follow me to the armory, we can make sure your phaser is properly calibrated.
Right, lead the way. And maybe drinks later? Maybe drinks? No? Are you running
Your
away?
map shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the mini-map if you are far away from your objective. Interactable items have a glow around them.
Thank you, thank you. Ugh. Oh, look at this. She's using a... It was originally listed in Star Trek as an electronic clipboard. This is the basis for tablet computers. This show is so influential. I love it. So let's, F, pick up a phaser pistol. Phaser has been automatically equipped. Although we could equip it, it would go in our inventory here. I could press here. We can also left-click on one of these things and equip. Look at this. 23rd century hypo sprays. I love this map. I love this game so much. So we can practice shooting by right-clicking the target, like so. Let's go like this and test disintegrator blast. Okay, I should point something out. This says it's a stun beam setting, whereas this is just a regular beam setting. I like to think of them as inverted, because one does far more damage than the other.
Good shooting, Lieutenant. That should be enough. Unless you want more practice.
Can't hit that target over there, but we can hit that one over there. Shooter controls are much easier to use in combat. Z key will allow us to switch our weapons up, whereas H key, come on, allows us to holster our weapons. So that will be useful. Come on, Tarsi, let's move. Yeah, I love the mini skirts. I like looking at the mini skirts. I like looking at the. I'm insane. Come on, Tarsi. Speaking of which, who are you? Oh, yes, you're Ensign Mears. Hello, Ensign.
Ensign Mears, reporting as ordered. I'm ready when you are. Though I can't say I'm happy to see Taurus II again.
Oh, why exactly is that, Ensign?
I was one of the so-called Galileo 7, a science team sent to study the Murasaki effect. Our shuttle crashed on Taurus II. Not all of us made it back to the Enterprise alive.
I'm sorry to hear that, Ensign.
Thank you. You can see why I'm reluctant to return to such a place.
Well, of course I can see that, but I mean, you're the only one on board with experience into what we can expect down there. I mean, your insight would be not only invaluable, but needed.
Yes, of course you're right, Lieutenant. I am a Starfleet officer, and I will perform my duties. You can count on me.
You know, I never doubted you for a second, Mears. Now, the reason why I'm doing this, and also why I'm doing the TOS campaign, is because upcoming here in, like, just a few days, I think, like, 4 days, it is the 50th anniversary of Star Trek, the original series, which we are currently in right now. Do not... Holster your weapon, Lieutenant. Do not shoot Ensign Mears. She's very pretty in that miniskirt. Oh, I'm geeking out immediately. Hello, Crewman Flores and Crewman Skjal and Ensign Nakamura. You know what? One of you two crewmen is gonna die. Okay? Okay, Flores? Okay. Skjal. One of you is gonna die. You're both wearing red. And you know what they say about red shirts? Oh, you might not. Red shirts tend to die a lot. Let's leave it at that. Are they gonna show the doors open? Please show the doors open. Are they gonna... You gonna... No? Okay. Darcy? Flores? Nakamura? Skjal? And Mears. Okay. Let's talk to you, Mears.
Ugh. It's just as grim as I remember it here. My skin is crawling. I can't help but feel like the creatures are out there, watching us, waiting to attack.
Stay alert. They very well could be.
Right. Okay. It appears the ship crashed somewhere north of here. There are 2 paths from here that lead to the crash site, and there may be survivors on both. I recommend you take Alpha Team along the northwestern path, and I'll take Beta to the northeast. We'll rendezvous at the main crash site.
That sounds good. We'll see you there. So who's going with you?
Remember, your mini-map shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the mini-map if you are far away from your objective.
Okay, it appears we're with Tarsi and Flores. Nice. Crewman Flores? Starseed, come on. Okay, you know what? Before we get any further, this might be a good place to end off the video, since we're approaching the 30-minute mark.
Tap the shift key while moving.
Yeah, there we go. We can run really fast.
Is that a warp nacelle? Wow. Big.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't you know that? We work on a starship. Anyways, I'm going to end this off here just because I want to make sure I get all of this. I am, of course, Captain Zach. If you like, please subscribe and hit the like buttons as well. And let me know what more you want to see. Flores, you also wear the... I don't trust you. I don't trust you right now. Flores, you're wearing the wrong insignia. I am Captain Zach, as I said. Hit the like and subscribe buttons and tell your friends all about this channel. It helps a great, great deal. Live long and prosper until all are one. And remember, keep the peace. Goodbye.